Also the stage that FIFA have chosen to use as their opportunity to get the players behind the anti-discrimination campaign. Uruguay has been on Cavani watch ever since he limped out of the game with Portugal. Scored in each of their last 2 games, 3 goals at the World Cup in total. Even his mum Berta has given interviews on the subject. He isn't fit, so Christian Stuani wants the Middlesbrough starts alongside Suarez, who has scored 4 goals in his past 3 games against Hugo Lloris. Kylian Mbappe's explosive speed was clocked at 37 kilometers per hour in the win over Argentina, in which he's... Well, in Uruguay, at least 2 regional government. But Griezmann's deliveries at such, it can always cause danger. Here's Suarez. This is Stuani. Caceres has made a run up alongside. He didn't come through to him. Nandez looking for Stuani.
Not more Uruguay fan, poor Argentina performance and size, but...
Looking for Giroud. There's space here for Kylian Mbappe. Always just looping over the top of the goalkeeper's crossbar. But Giroud there making his presence felt.
I'm not quite sure that Mbappe knew he had so much...
Aimed in towards Diego Godin. Jimenez was up there. Goalkeeper Hugo Lloris came powering out and got there just ahead of Stuani. Bentancur harassed by fellow number 6 Paul Pogba, and that's another Pogba here. Sizing up one from distance. Never really looked as if he was going to trouble Fernando Muslera in the Uruguayan goal.
Even the moment that he'll been waiting for. I've got to win this first one.
Mbappe, Griezmann again. He's gone past Laxalt. Tried to squeeze it through to Mbappe. Might have been better going to Pavard, who'd got himself into a good position to smother.
See
this Pavard looking towards Mbappe. Might come through towards Tolisso. It was nudged away from him at the very last. Pavard was there to help out. Might come back on the edge of the area. But
putting big pressure on Uruguay.
Pogba in a ball out to Mbappe. Mbappe winning the race with Laxalt, but didn't have anybody up alongside him. He was just too quick for him.
Torreira has done it again there. Sense of danger, anticipation.
And that was late from Bentancur. Tolisso making sure he makes as much of it as possible so that the yellow card does come out.
It wasn't just a trip, it was a whack.
Griezmann stutters with his run-up, aims it towards Varane! One attempt on target, 1 goal for France. Raphael Varane of Real Madrid scores the goal that puts France in front in the quarter-final of the World Cup.
Well, the brilliance of this free kick is that little stutter there from Griezmann. The Uruguay line was so high, but it goes back in early. And that little bit of a delay just means that it gives his onrushing attackers chance to get across. And Varane, what a header. It is a little soft delivery in. Brilliantly glanced into the corner. Muslera, absolutely no chance. Goal. A little bit too straight, a little bit too deep. Certainly not the same type of position that Griezmann had to deliver from.
There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on. That's now dead. Torreira aimed it towards the net post. It's a great save from Hugo Lloris. What a fantastic stop. Martin Caceres can't quite believe it didn't go past the French captain.
Well, I'm of a mindset that every shot on goal should be saved. But this one looked absolutely incredible. It looked past him. Full stretch.
Pounded by N'Golo Kanté. And that is the last action of the first half. Well, it certainly hasn't been perfect as far as France is concerned, but right place until Varane's goal. But they could be going back to the future because they have edged in front. They might want a little bit more from Kylian Mbappe, who only once really got up to that magical 88 mile an hour in the first half. Well, it was something like that. Muslera under pressure from Griezmann, who came at him very quickly. And that was right out of the Luis Suarez playbook.
On top of the goalkeeper.
This one a little bit too close. 2 changes. Take the free kick. It's in towards Paul Pogba. Good goalkeeping by Muslera. came out, took no prisoners.
What a ball. Incredible delivery from Mbappe.
He's still going, the pressure is on. Comes back to Nandez's shot. Pavard shuffles it out to Caceres. Might come to the Stuani. 109 caps, 30 games for Celta Vigo on his arrival last summer, but he's never scored, so eventually shuffles it that way. Griezmann's effort, spilled by Muslera, and it's in. It might be the goal that fires France into the Final Four. Blushes for Fernando Muslera, one of the most experienced goalkeepers at the World Cup, but that's an horrendous error. And he knows it. First semi-final in St. Petersburg. And it might be because of this.
To celebrate. Griezmann, huge goal in this World Cup for France. How do you describe it? Trying to do a little stupid parries, just catch the damn.
As far as Rodriguez, who fancies his chances, took a deflection, comes back at him again. Suarez was standing in an offside position, so didn't react, and it wasn't too far away. Tolisso, space out wide left. Tolisso goes it alone. Almost. That certainly would have finished Uruguay off. Confident now. Might be a little bit less comfortable after a Christian Rodriguez little flick.
There you go. This is Uruguay all over. Look at them. Look at them. Like hyenas. In line with it. Usually goalkeepers, a straight shot like that where they've got a chance to move, you would never normally put your hands outside the line of your eyes, and so that everything's in.
Jonathan Moreta Vizcarra
gives them extra height.
When you get to the semi-finals, even if you don't well, they're not crying yet. Pogba drawing the foul from Jimenez, free kick. Tidy feet.
Yeah, Pogba and Griezmann have come into their own these last 10-15 minutes. They're the ones that are just showing the quality.
Griezmann hits it. France through to a blockbuster semi-final. Finalists at the European Championship, semi-finalists at the World Cup. Everybody needs somebody. And France needed a set-piece goal from Raphael Varane and mishandle from the...